During the pandemic, it was kind of hard going to work. She didn't know who was going to be out, who was going to be sick.
I was scared to go home. I would literally go home, come through the back door, jump in the shower, wash my clothes immediately for fear of bringing it home.
It was frightening. I was scared. I was scared for my family. I was scared for the residents. I was scared for everybody because it was not easy at all.
I know I had to be here, for one. I was scared because I didn't want to take it home to my family, but I know they couldn't be with their family, so we had to be their family. We had to hold their hands when they were sick because you get to video chat with your family, but it's not the same. You don't have somebody holding your hand. When you're sick, you want somebody to hold your hand. You want somebody to be there with you.
We never shut down. We actually made more product, and it was very prideful. People felt very, very good about coming into work and providing food for our country.
Everybody needs the food that we are supplying, and what a great feeling to know that we can go to work every day and we are helping our community and the surrounding communities with their needs.
Poultry, beef, pork was the largest number of facilities as far as the number of deaths around the country during the pandemic. And these are folks that went to work to feed us. We can't thank those folks enough as far as the sacrifices they made.
From the very beginning of the pandemic, we knew that enough was not being done to protect our members. And we immediately started working 24 hours a day, demanding that workers be protected. We demanded it of the companies, and when they didn't do what they should, we went to the media, and our voices were heard all over the country.
Nobody really knew anything about the pandemic, and all we would keep hearing about is that we needed to wear masks, we needed the temperature checks, and nobody was doing any of that in our facility. And as a worker, we were scared, so I thought it was my duty to stand up and to speak out about the safety and the concerns that we had in the facility.
There was a lot of COVID going around, and they were not given any type of protection as far as the protection that we really needed.
We started reaching out to our different employers, raising a whole lot of sand, screaming and hollering at each other. Of course, our poultry operators, their main concern was to get the product out. That was their main concern, get the chicken out. Our main concern was the safety.
All of our poultry workers and food processors and nursing home workers all had to go to work. There was no, I don't want to go type thing.
And when the union came in and gave us all the information, making sure that we had the proper mask, not just a mask, the proper mask, making sure that the PPE that we were needed and required was given and made sure that we had it.
We needed the mask, and everything that we needed, they brought it to us.
Anything we needed, they were there firsthand. A phone call away, they always here, there. You see them. It's basically like they work here. You see the union, they always here.
When COVID hit us really hard, the union stepped up to help us with some kind of safety implementations in the store. The union kept bringing us masks and sanitizers to give us a little more security, knowing that we would be surrounded by so many people.
We were short of many supplies. They were always there for us, and with any kind of assistance we needed.
During the pandemic, my son caught COVID, but and I was in the house with him. I had to quarantine. I didn't get charged for those 14 days I was out. The union made sure of that.
It's nice to know that somebody's out there fighting for the little man.
When the pandemic started, the governor, he shut every place down. The union worked with the company to try to see if we could do something to allow our people to work if they wanted to work. And we came up with these shields that we can make and distribute to medical, grocery store workers, and we had a team of volunteer union people to make these.
The place was completely shut down, and I said, hey, let's get a hold of the CEO. Maybe we can make masks in that place. So he called me like 3 days later, and he said, guess what? Carter Monday and Milton Bradley are gonna chip in, and we're gonna make masks here. We did it, and thousands and thousands of masks were distributed to nursing homes, to hospitals.
It was quite an experience, but we made a lot of it. It felt good that it was made by union people in a union plant and distributed to union people.
Union for Equality.
Union for the job security.
Union for healthcare.
Union strong.